What's up guys, Spooky Nights here, and today we are at MOPOP, otherwise known as the Museum of Pop Culture in Seattle. Now this museum has a ton of really cool exhibits, but today we are here for really just one of them. That being the Scared to Death exhibit that they have here. This exhibit is all about horror, and if you know anything about me, I love horror. This might be a short video. Like I said, I don't know what they have. We're just gonna go in there and see and find out together. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Okay, now before you even go into the exhibit, it has a PG-13 rating, which says, beware, due to the subject matter explored herein, this exhibit has suggested for a rating of PG-13. Like I said, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but I'm already liking what I'm seeing. Right off the bat, you have all these people screaming in fear on the wall. Ah, you have a very ominous Lisette just standing here.
This reminds me of our haunted house days.
Okay, so this part of the museum is definitely a lot more quieter and a lot spookier in vibe, which makes a lot of sense.
I already see something I don't like.
Okay. Just immediately come and see bodies. Okay, I have to walk through this. Makes me feel like someone's gonna pop out. Honestly, I love that they have these hanging bodies here. It's giving me Halloween Horror Nights vibes. Okay, so right away you have Michael Myers. He's looking a little squished, along with his knife. Apparently this is from Halloween H2O. Okay, so I didn't know this, but apparently these things have the kill counts of each character. So Freddy Krueger has 42 kills. Michael Myers has 111 kills. And then Jason has 160. This might not be updated because I remember hearing Michael Myers had the most kills out of any slasher villain. I don't know, but personally, Michael Myers will always be my favorite. So I don't know how many people know this about me, but I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. They have the suit from Resident Evil Apocalypse here. God damn, does this thing look amazing. Almost as if it was straight out of the game. Right on the other side of Nemesis, you have the Xenomorph from Alien. And these things have always freaked me out. Alien creature costume from Alien 1976. Film directed by Ridley Scott. Okay, me and Lisette are walking. I noticed this on the floor. There's something I've always wanted to do. Here, hold this. Just like in the center, just like. I've always wanted to do that. I can't lie, I really like vampire movies too. And they have Blade's costume from the original Blade, Wesley Snipes. Such an iconic movie, and it's really cool to see this here. So you got the outfit here with the glasses, the iconic sword, costume worn by Wesley Snipes in Blade, 1998. Okay, and right next to that you have Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. This is actually from the remake. Funnily enough, I actually like the remake, but I know most people don't like it. I enjoy it. You also have a jacket suit from Thriller, of all things. It's pretty cool. I'm assuming it's one of those like backup dancers that are dancing. So if you see any of those dancing zombies, they might have been wearing this. You also have a critter from Critters too. Gotta be honest, I've never seen this movie. But that's a pretty cool design. Now this is really cool. They have the axe from The Shining, the 1980s Stanley Kubrick version. That's awesome. Fun fact, me and Lisa were actually just watching The Shining, and she loved it.
One of my new favorite movies.
Right below that, you actually have the face hugger from Alien. I never really knew how long this thing was until I'm seeing it here. I would hate to have that on my face, not gonna lie. So you also have the Necronomicon here. I originally thought this was from the Evil Dead. movies, but this is actually from Color Out of Space. Looks like I was wrong on my horror movie facts. Here's actually the back side of it, and yeah, that's definitely not from the Evil Dead movies. Still pretty cool though. Now Lisette doesn't know it, but she's right next to a skeleton on the wall. Okay, so we're gonna go into this photo booth. It's gonna take pictures of me and Lisette.
To deliver a convincing performance in a horror film, you must give a good scream. So tell me, are you feeling angry, or do you want to be scared? I'll do a countdown, and when I say scream, I want you to give me a long scream. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Scream!
Damn, ow. God.
That's pretty good.
I was wondering why I was hearing the occasional scream from like outside. Now I know why.
I'm actually really excited to hear that again.
Yeah, it damn near made me go deaf. I was not expecting that at all. Okay, we haven't been over here yet, but they already have heads in water. Jeez. Damn, those are pretty good looking heads. Oh, they're actually from The Walking Dead. That would explain it. The set disappeared into this room of zombies.
I gotta keep an eye on them.
Oh, they're all around you, apparently. Okay, and over here on the wall, you have a couple portraits. You have an alien, cryptid, which I think that's the creature from the Black Lagoon. You have a psycho, a ghost, Frankenstein, a zombie, a mutant, and a demon. If I had to take one home, it'd be this Frankenstein. It's like Lisette is over here where the stained glass windows are, and she's floating. Oh my god. In the middle, they have the crossbow from Van Helsing, the one with Hugh Jackman. Ooh, and they also have Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is the stake. Honestly, I'm a really big fan of the way stained glass looks. And all of these in this room are cool, but if I had to pick one favorite, it would be this vampire Nosferatu looking one. That's dope. Listen to them, the children of the night, what sweet music they make. Count Dracula from Dracula. It's dark.
David's final resting place. Oh gosh.
Nosferatu status, even got the mustache. I actually noticed something. If you stand right here next to this coffin, you can hear something occasionally. Let's see if Lisette will hear it when she steps in there. Lisette just heard the whispers.
I just heard it. That was so creepy.
Okay, so I know we said we're only gonna do the horror, but they also have a Worlds of Science Fiction exhibit. And we're gonna go check it out real quick. Besides horror, I also really love sci-fi, so I'm interested to see what they have here as well. And already I'm really impressed. They have the freaking Terminator. Oh my god. Okay, this is the T-800 endoskeleton from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Literally one of my favorite movies of all time. Wow, they even have Arnold's jacket from Terminator 2, along with metal face, T-800 head, and the robot arm. Man, right next to that, they have Greedo from Star Wars. Wow. Okay, and they also have the Death Star. I don't know if you can tell, but this thing's actually really big in person. Just for comparison, this is me. This is the Death Star, and that's like 6 feet back. It's pretty massive. All right, this one's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. They have Donatello from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. Dude, I used to love these movies when I was a kid. Man, I feel like I just keep saying that. This is pretty cool. This is cool. This is cool. But honestly, it's because it's really cool. Yo, Captain?
Terrestrial world found. Planet
Name your discovery and enter it into the exploration database.
Seems like you know what you're doing.
I do.
Okay, so thoughts on both exhibits. I absolutely love them. This one, scared to death. There's so many things I wasn't expecting of seeing here, especially like these bodies around us. It is a small exhibit, but it's really packed. And I also really liked the sci-fi one. Got to see the Terminator and all that stuff. It was just awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed my time here.
The Scared to Death exhibit had a lot of cool, informative parts to like scripts, parts you haven't been able to see before, and I really enjoyed the Scream booth. I was able to release a lot of pent up whatever was in there.
Yeah, she caught me off guard. Okay, but with that being said, I have been Rye Melik. She has been Lisette. We have been Spooky Nights, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. And no, it never gets easier to film in public. Just ask Lisette.
Yep.